Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G. This is episode 24, and tonight is January 20th, 2019, which is the night of the super blood wolf moon total lunar eclipse. So it's a very special night. A lunar eclipse is when the moon darkens as it travels through Earth's shadow. The Earth's shadow is 3 times as large as the moon at that time. The moon tonight, January 20th, is what's called a supermoon. A supermoon means the moon appears larger in the sky due to the full moon being at its closest approach to Earth. It's also called a blood moon because a total lunar eclipse will give an apparent reddish color to the lunar surface. At the same time, the moon will appear brighter, slightly bigger than usual, the phenomenon called supermoon. So it's a very special night. We want to send our prayers up on this night and have the super blood wolf moon total lunar eclipse be something that we take note of spiritually and psychically and metaphysically. So I dug through all of my poetry to come up with poems about the moon or about eclipse. And I have one titled Eclipse, dated 7/11/91. It's a handwritten poem here. On this day, the universe whispered to me, great things will come your way. Harmony of heart and opening minds become one. With a new day of light, my soul is pierced by the energy from the sun, and my spirit is lifted high above the earth. Great abundance and prosperity are waiting for me upon my return. Today will bring belief in tomorrow and my ability to perform to my highest potential. I think I may have written this during a solar eclipse, but I'll take this to be a prayer as what I would like to see tomorrow morning as a result of the super blood wolf moon total lunar eclipse. And here's one I wrote way long ago. It's typewriter written. For those that might know what a typewriter is, I lived in Inglewood, California, in Hillcrest. So this was about 1975. I was about 21 years old, called Moon. Upon a path of antiquity, with a fence of deep forest green, he rode in on a stallion, the finest horse I've ever seen. A taste of salt rolled down my cheek and ended somewhere near my chin. And so into my poet's world I let the night drift in. I shivered as I wiped my eyes. I gasped as I took in my chest. My nose pressed fast against my arm. I gladly took my share of rest. A blackbird and his family sang a midnight hymn for me. And in my mind I could not find the place where I should be. Night runs deep like a lonely night rider, kicking his heels, always flowing to the sea. Moon to moon, I stand right beside her, a pleasure to still be free. Kind of interesting for a 21-year-old kid. It's been raining here, and I know there's bad weather all across the country, but the sun finally came out this weekend. So I wrote this back in '94. But I think it applies anytime you're waiting for the sun to come and blue sky, called Patch of Blue. Patch of blue framed by gray, clouds separate. Sunshine fills the void left by vanishing sorrow. Shaded ground, eyes of the storm, quietly clearing way for hope and promise of resolution. Gray attacks blue, blue battles gray, gray retreats, blue prevails, victory is complete. Speaking of victory, congratulations to my team, the LA Rams, making it to the Super Bowl. I used to live in Inglewood, and I imagine the Inglewood property is pretty expensive now with the new stadium being built. Probably going to host a lot of Super Bowls in the future. A good place to see the eclipse is close to where I live here, where there's not a lot of light up above, up in the hills or mountains. There's a place called Rim of the World Drive, La Crescenta, Glendale, Lotta, Front Ridge area. And I wrote this one night driving up there looking at the moon. It's called Top of the World. The night we drove to the top of the world, all time stopped. We stood alone on sacred ground and saw the city of angels. Her eyes twinkled like a million fireflies. The moon above wore misty sunglasses. The night air was heavy with damp anticipation. A half circle joined my right hand to my left as I spread my arms to welcome all that heaven and earth bring us. The top of the world is the bottom of the sky. This is where all things are one. Together we watch two worlds unite. Birth and rebirth, life and death. Tonight we are touched by the hand of God. Blessed be. This I found in a notebook, and I don't really know why I wrote it or what it means, but I thought it might be a nice little prayer for the super blood wolf moon eclipse. Create your life with your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Live authentically. Face reality. Be there now. In the pocket, in the groove. As you think, you shall move. A child's wish for a brighter world. Turn smiles into sunshine to warm the earth and calm the storm. Forgiveness, not fear. Forgiveness, not fear. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you subscribing and sharing and letting people know about these videos. Have a great week. I'll see you next Sunday.